Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not gonna look up jerking off dogs on my phone.
No, me neither.
Coming on through. Hey, babe, guess what? I'm sleeping on the couch tonight.
I should get a discount. I masturbate every day after work. Smell this. Does it smell like one?
I don't know, man.
It smells like a bubble, dude.
Fuck you and the horse you rode in on, you son of a bitch. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to Straight Garbage Podcast. Gotta say the name, man.
Dude.
Come on.
What's with the welcome?
I don't know.
Sounds like whalecome.
What?
Welcome.
Welcome to our another episode of our podcast, y'all.
Podcast. Robert, quit looking at your dick.
Fucking with my cut.
It's a vagina now?
Yeah. It's got a flap on it.
Cut his wiener off last night.
That's kind of gross, dude.
So no elk.
Yeah. Imagine that.
Yeah.
Did you bring any beer home though?
What's that?
Did I make a prediction of this? Wait, how many cases?
7.
I said 7.
How many came home?
1. So
One
6
beer?
No, one 18 pack.
Oh.
So basically 6 I drank and then came home with 1.
How many did you drink of everyone else's?
None, and we didn't even do clam diggers and shit like we normally do. We normally do. I was like kind of bummed. I was like, listen here, fuckers. You guys said you brought everything for clam diggers. Well, I'll make you one. I'm like, no. If everybody wants one, no point in making a mess just for me. All right, we'll have one after dinner. Nope.
Dude, who did you go hunting with? These guys sound lame.
I know.
They don't want to find animals, don't want to shoot animals, don't want to make clam diggers.
Yeah.
You fuck
So,
those
dude,
guys.
yeah.
What did they do?
It was fun though.
Bet they don't even listen to this podcast.
Oh, you know they don't.
So double fuck you guys.
But yeah, it's no elk. Fuck. We really tried this year too. I did anyway. Because like, I don't know if you guys see the price of beef, man. I was like, I really would like to get an elk. So.
Yeah, but you spent like $400 on beer and then...
No. $115 on beer. $15 an 18 pack times 7.
And then gas.
Yeah, I spent $100 on gas.
So you're at $215.
Yeah.
How much did your gun cost?
well, hang on now. The gun stays with me. So,
all right.
Yeah. And then I spent about another.
You bought a
$8.
new gun for hunting this year?
No, I won that rifle.
What rifle?
That 30-06 rifle I won.
You were hunting with a 30-06?
Yeah. My 308 mag. Remember we talked about this. My 308 mag that bought that new Vortex scope for it, and I couldn't get it to dial in. So I was sending it off, and I was just like, well, I'll just grab this 30-06 and hunt with it for this year. So I couldn't trust my 308.
How's the scope on the 30-06?
It holds a group, so that's better than the other one, right?
Really?
Yeah.
Even after your hiking adventures?
Oh, yeah. So I had to go re-sight it back in after that. So I don't know if you guys heard this, but
No, what happened?
I got up in the morning, and the 2 guys I was with, they're like, fuck, man. This was like on a Wednesday morning. And they're like, fuck, we're sleeping in this morning. And I'm like, all right. So I get up. I'm the only one that gets up. And so my cousin's like, where are you going? I said, I'm going to go up this clear cut or whatever. Well, to get to this clear cut, you got to jump the creek, like 3 or 4 times, you know? And it's not, there's a couple spots that's probably waist deep, but, you know, it's not that far jump. It's like from me to you jump, you know? And so I was coming back. Luckily, it didn't happen on my way over there because I probably would have said, fuck it. But I was coming back, and it's the last spot I had to jump the creek. And I don't know if it's from me jumping it or me and, yeah, basically I'm the only one that usually likes to walk. But jumping back and forth, if it made it soft. But all I went to do is like just lunge the jump over, and my foot slipped out, and my other foot went down in the creek. I had my rifle over my shoulder, so I landed like chest right against the bank, and the rifle comes down, bam, just right next to me, and I'm like, oh. And I just started laughing. I was like, dude, are you fucking kidding me? Really? And
I'm pretty sure as he was falling, he was like, 30-aught shit!
Oh, shut up. So anyway, I get back to camp. Dude, I'm soaked. My one leg soaked from the knee down, dude. And they're like, fuck, did you go wading in the river or something? I'm like, dude, I just ate shit. My chest was all bruised from hitting the bank.
Was it really?
Yeah, the next day.
Yeah.
And so they're like, I was like, dude, I gotta shoot my rifle, man. They're like, what do you mean? I go, dude, I literally ate shit, so I gotta go shoot my rifle. So we went back to town. There's a spot where they have like a gun range up there. Somebody set up a beautiful gun range up out of the middle of nowhere. So we went back up there, and it was shooting about, I don't know, 3-4 inches to the left. Yeah, but it makes sense. It's about where it landed right there. Bam. So I dialed it back in. So
Nice.
But at 100 yards, I cover quarter to 3 rounds. That's pretty good. At 100
That's all right,
yards.
I guess.
Yeah.
You didn't put them in the same hole?
Easy, Chris Kyle. Jesus Christ.
Jay's like, sometimes I set up 3 targets and sometimes I hit the same target.
Yeah. Dude, yeah. It was a shit show of a week, but it was fun, though. It's fun getting away from the everyday bullshit, so.
You can say the wife. You don't have to call her an everyday shit show. She'd probably appreciate just saying the wife better.
No, it was fun. You know, we had a good time. But just unfortunate. And then the week that we took off, it was fucking full moon. Full moon, 3/4 moon, half moon. It was like, dude. I literally got out, took a piss like 1 a.m. I'm like, I should grab my rifle and go hunting right now. It'd be like, it's like early morning. You know, like when you get to early morning, that's what it looked like outside. I'm like, Jesus Christ. It's in a clear cut. You could see in a clear cut for sure. I was like, what the fuck? So I did that a couple times. Whatever. No, I didn't. But yeah, it was fun though. Had a good time.
Hey, Corey, you going to say anything?
No.
Jesus.
That's
Perfect.
That's just letting Jay ramble.
Yeah. How was the show without me last week?
We could definitely tell you weren't there.
Me not giggling in the background?
Yeah, there was definitely like a hole. Yeah. So,
Well, that's good.
yeah.
I was
You
really
are
hoping,
an
I was really
integral.
hoping John was going to replace me, but
No, you're an integral part.
damn it.
He could probably replace me. If we're going to be honest.
Oh, hey, what's up? Just saw you.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, stop it, Corey.
Whatever.
But yeah.
Oh, dude, so the wife and the kids were talking last night, and
That
she
ain't
was
good.
they were talking about one of their friends, and what was it? She's like, well, that might be because he's gay or something, you know. And my kid was like, he's not gay. He just, you know, he just smacks dudes on his butts and stuff like that, you know. And I was like, I was walking up the stairs, kind of caught him into this, and I was like, yeah, that doesn't mean he's gay. It just means he's hetero, you know, like. And I started walking up, and I was like, and for the audio listeners, the hand gestures I made when I was like, I slap butts dudes all the time. It's no big deal. And I just totally did this like gay hand wave thing. And I started walking off, and everyone's cracking up laughing. And it, like hysterically laughing. And then I realized I was doing like the gay hand signals and shit. And I was like, fuck. I am gay.
Should I tell him about our the BB gun thing?
The BB gun thing.
Yeah, me and my cousin and his brother-in-law we're up shooting, and we get done eating breakfast, and it's already like fucking 60 degrees. It's 62 degrees in the mountains in Idaho, man. That's not normal at this time of the year. And so we're like, all right, let's friendly competition. Let's throw out some beer cans, and my one buddy has a BB gun, you know. So he's like, all right. So we're shooting we were like 20 yards shooting this BB gun into these cans and shit. I was like, let's make it interesting. Let's fucking put this thing out there like 80 yards, right? And then I sat down, and we're all like, because one takes a shot, and then, you know, we just handed the BB gun back and forth. And I go, all right, here's the deal, guys. Whoever wins, best out of 5, whoever wins gets a blowjob. And Brody goes, My cousin goes, God damn.
Yeah, that's what the loser would say.
So anyway, so we start playing, and it was just joking. Obviously, it's guy humor, and I'm up 4-2, right? I'm like, oh yeah, right? And I end up losing. My cousin shot at the 5th. I was 4, and then his brother-in-law only had 2. And then my cousin, well, I guess I should say I was 4 and he was 2. And my cousin looks up.
You were the cuck.
My cousin looks over and he goes, I don't want to suck a dick. and then so he ends up winning. So I was in second place because we said whoever's the dead last has to suck a dick. And he's like to his brother-in-law, he's like, get your chapstick ready, buddy. Obviously none of that happened, but it was just fucking fun. Yeah.
Okay, so if it did happen, would you have watched? Just
I
out of
would've
morbid
recorded it.
curiosity.
I snuck it through the tree line.
I'd critique him the whole time. I'd be like, oh, dude, you really think he's going to enjoy that? You're definitely using way too much teeth.
Oh, dude.
You call that cupping the balls? What the fuck?
Dude.
Have you
Oh,
ever
my
received a
God.
blowjob?
It was just so funny because he just looks up at the sky and goes, I don't want to suck a dick. Can we laugh so fucking hard? Oh, my God, that's fun. That's the shit that you know, that's just...
It's a cousin thing.
It's a cousin thing. I draw the line with guys, though. Oh, fuck.
That's good to know.
It was fun, though.
Why are you shaking your head?
I don't know.
You just mad because you weren't in on this blowjob thing?
Yeah.
Robert's I'll shoot the shit out of that BB gun.
What would you have done? What would you have done if one of them would have been just like, oops, oops, just shooting up in the air? That gives you that little look.
That's when that, like,
Fuck. Someone is getting their dick sucked tonight.
you're like, I can't win, but I can't lose. I can't win, but I can't lose.
Dude, it was fun, though, man. It's like hanging out with those guys. They're good dudes. It was fun. Just shit like that, you just can't make up. But, yeah. How was your guys' week last week while I was gone? Anything exciting happen?
Surprisingly good. Didn't have anyone coming in going like, oh, like he had the worst day of his life every day.
I was working with the one guy in the yard all week this week.
Dude, fuck that guy. Seriously. He's so fucking irritating.
Did you ask him today?
Not today.
Oh. Every time I see him, I ask him now.
Yeah.
Is he still? Oh, does he still listen to the show?
I don't know.
I doubt it.
Oh,
Probably can't, like, his self-esteem probably can't take it anymore.
I asked him Monday, so he's trying to avoid me. So Monday, I walked up to him Monday morning, and I just looked him in the face, and I was like, "Hey, you gonna suck my wiener?" And then he just stared at me, all serious and shit. He's like, "What the fuck?" And then I tried Tuesday, and he's like, "No." And then
Then you should be like, you want to not suck my wiener?
yeah.
No. Oh, hey.
And then yesterday, I called him, and he thought he was gonna get help, and I was just like, "Hey, you want to suck my wiener?" And he's like, "Shut the fuck up." So I just hung up on him. And then Josh asked him when we got back to the shop.
Right.
by the way, you're right. What's his name did listen to the podcast?
Cody?
Steve.
No, Steve.
Yeah.
He confronted Josh about it
The other day in the shop.
yesterday, because today was first
Oh,
day
yeah,
you're
because
off
I
work.
walked in and I was like, do you still get all your benefits, even though you're a part-time employee?
And he said something about his. What did he say? I didn't hear that part.
What about?
Remember, he said about you driving through the yard about his kids or his kids.
Oh,
or
he said, he was like, I know it was you that drove through my yard. He goes, did you drive through my yard again? I was like, what? And he's like, I know you drove through my yard. I listened to your podcast. And then I was like, okay. And I was like, well, I haven't driven through it in a long time. So whoever drove through it wasn't me lately. And then he was like, I was like, it's just a harmless prank. He was like, wasn't harmless. We blamed the kid on it. And then we blamed the kid's friend on it. And it was like, okay, whatever.
You gonna go down there and drive through his yard tonight?
No. So he's like, don't worry, I haven't forgotten. And I was like, oh, you can come drive through my yard. That's fine. He's like, oh, no, I'm not going to drive through your yard. And I was like, oh, we're going to up it every time now, huh? He's like, I'm older and wiser. And I was like, well, I'm ballsier and more vindictive. So he didn't say anything, just left.
Yeah, and he left, and I was like, and then it just dawned on me. I'm like, oh, did he say anything about the Kumite? Josh drove through Steve's yard,
Right.
20% off.
Use promo code Josh drove through Steve's yard for 20% off your order.
I was like, oh, damn, dude. What happened if you got orders on that? I'd be like, what the hell are you guys talking about?
Nothing would happen. So, like, if they put in that promo code, it would just say promo code not valid.
Oh, I
He
gotcha.
wouldn't know about it.
I
It wouldn't
gotcha.
work. Unless you can literally put anything in there and it works.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Should tell him that to do it. You never know. He'd be all about selling merch. He'd be like, all right, let's do it.
I doubt for 20% off, you might be like 2.7%. That's my bottom line percentage promo code.
Even that's too much.
That's why it's bottom line.
Yeah.
Should have asked him if his sales went up after that episode.
I doubt it. Like, probably one person went to his site. That was it.
One person that didn't hear about it.
What does he even sell?
Dude, why is everyone always mowing on the days we do this?
I know, it's
Does everyone just mow all the fucking time?
It's fucking fall. What
Yeah.
the fuck? In Idaho. What are you mowing? Fucking.
And it's not like anybody, like that guy over there doesn't even have that big of a front yard. He's just running around in circles.
Oh, there's rigs around Josh's house. Let's all start mowing lawnmowers.
Dude, we were just complaining because we switched to Tuesdays and someone was mowing, and now someone's mowing today.
Yep.
Yep.
Pick a fucking day. Tuesdays or Thursdays. Fuck.
Just mows every
At
day.
least all you ever hear, at least all our listeners hear is just this like.
I was listening to Time Suck, or was it Time Suck? It was one of them. And you could hear the weed eater going up against his window, and he's like, "Are you fucking kidding me, dude?" Dude's hired weed eating right when I'm fucking talking, and then they stopped the show, and then they just re-recorded and started right where he left off, so you could hear them.
Awesome.
Oh fuck!
Dude, that is droning.
It is, yeah.
And I could hear it pretty good too.
It doesn't even sound like he's moving. It's just.
Yeah.
It just sounds like he's got a tree and he just keeps making a quick lap around it. It's like.
What if it's a drone overlooking our house or your house?
Perfect.
I was just gonna
I'll go
say.
outside and show him my wiener. Hopefully it's got a 100 times zoom lens on it.
For sure.
I was gonna say, get your drone and go fucking chase him off. Dive bomb
There
him.
you go.
My dick! Goddamn drone in my dick!
Oh fuck. Anyway. How's front load, Corey?
It's fine. It's kind of the same thing.
I was so confused. I met you on the hill. I was heading to the dump. You're coming down.
Yeah.
And then I get to the dump and I'm like, what the fuck? He didn't dump. Did his truck? I thought maybe your truck broke when you were trying to dump it.
No.
I'm like, what the fuck?
No, the route sheet's just fucked up every time I get on there. So just trying to follow the route sheet.
You've been here 5 years and you still use a route sheet?
For that, yeah. when they put an extra dumpster on every single day,
Yeah.
kind of have to.
And then Mike on Tuesday, he was like, you guys ever had problems with that truck building air? And we're like, I go, dude, I haven't drove C6 in fucking forever. So I go out there, me and Brad go out there and we're playing with it. Brad shuts the PTO off, the main switch, not the button, and all of a sudden it started building air, it quit leaking air. And then we got built up enough air and they hit it and go, you can hear it like leaking. I'm
Yeah.
like, what the fuck? And I was like, well, just shut the switch off because everything worked. And then in between stops, maybe he'll quit. I don't know. I was like, take C5. And he's like, never drove C5, man. So he didn't want to take C5.
It's the same but different.
That's kind of what I was trying to tell him.
Yeah, it's a front load truck.
And I guess he fucking called one of the mechanics, and they're like, "Has it got hydraulic oil in it?" And he's like, "I don't know." So he took it back and filled it up with hydraulic oil, and it went to work.
I've had that happen with the air before. You have to flip that switch off, and after a while, it'll just
That's what I thought too.
start working again.
Yeah, I thought it's happened to me, especially when it's cold.
Yeah.
With like it's getting cold out at night.
I've never had that happen to me.
Why is that?
You're Joe C6.
No.
Dude, it's frustrating when you're new on it and you start having air problems.
Yeah.
Because you're like, instead of just coming down and stabbing it, you're like, building the air back up.
Dude.
You get one of the dumpsters that sits funky and you can't get it just right. You got to get one that's just below the ear, and the other one's touching the bottom of the ear.
Yeah.
Fuck! You have no idea how many times I do that a day on Pro. Motherfucker!
Dude, I had twice on county last week. I had to stop with R7.
Yeah.
I haven't had problems with air in that for a while, and there's.
Dude,
I've had a few problems with it lately.
I think what route was I on? I think it was county, and I was like, "What the fuck?" That truck, like, especially when you're going downhill.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know what it was. I dump when I'm on I started dumping like after done with the Cougar Ridge area. I go down I leave Lindsay Creek, and by the time, because you're getting full, by the time I was coming down Lindsay Creek, I was completely out of air. By the time I got to the bottom of Lindsay Creek, trying to give Kane air again. I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. Trying to save time by dumping early, you know, it didn't work. But hey, my pork turned out good last night.
Did it?
Yeah, I told
Where
Corey
did you bring it?
I told Corey on my way home. I was like, or on the way over here, I was like, fuck, I forgot to grab it.
Like, I picked him up, we went around the corner, he's like, oh shit, I forgot to get that pork. I should have just backed up.
He should have. No one grabbed it. Yeah.
Right?
I didn't know what he was talking about, and then he told me.
How many times did you stop at the gas station today?
Just
'Cause
once.
I've never known you to just like, even if you were 15 miles away and he's like, yeah, I got some free smoked pork, you'd be like,
Guess who's taking him home? Not off the share.
oh, this motherfucker.
Yep.
You're a thinker. God damn.
No, have you ever heard about it, Robert? It's pork butt burnt ends.
Yeah.
So I tried that last night, dude. It turned out fucking good, dude.
It sounds amazing. I've never had it before.
Yeah.
That's just like brisket burnt ends, just with pork.
Yeah.
I've never had burnt ends at all.
Oh.
I mean, I guess except for.
Yeah, it turned out really good. Yeah, it was fun. Something different, you know.
Are they just like bite size?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
2 bite size.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the pork butt that I got
Not with
wasn't.
this mouth, an 8 ounce is a bite size.
Yeah. But the pork butt I got was pretty small,
Gross.
so they were kind of smaller than an. I'm sure if you got a bigger pork butt, it would the things would be bigger. So, but yeah, it turned out really good.
I got you.
Yeah, I'd definitely do it again. If I did it again, though, I'd try to find a boneless pork butt. I don't know why there's a
You
bone.
can buy a pork butt with a bone in it?
So I asked the guy at Winco.
Pork butt is actually the shoulder.
That's what he said. The guy at Winco, and I was like, I really don't need the bone, man. I was like, all right, I'll fucking carve around it.
You
So-
telling me they don't make boneless pigs?
Yeah.
They make
Like,
boneless
are
chickens.
you gonna take a quarter of that pound off this thing for
Right.
the bone? Like, what am I gonna do with this?
Yeah.
Fucking make a necklace?
So, like when we do our sausage party, you know, like to do the summer sausage and stuff, we always get the one because it's cheaper with the one.
Did
with
you
the
just
bone.
call it a sausage party?
Yeah, we call it a sausage party. But you always get the one with bone in because it's way cheaper than the bone out. And then, but you just got to carve around it. I was like, dude, I just want to make fucking dinner, man. I don't want to fucking carve. And the guy goes, I can fucking cut it out for you. It'll only take me a couple minutes. I'm like, all right, see you, Felicia. Go cut it out. So 10 minutes
Did
later.
he charge you double?
I don't know. He charged me $9, and I think it was $8 for the whole thing with the bone in it. So I didn't think that was that bad of a deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's gone like 10 minutes. I was like, Jesus Christ. He said a couple minutes, and then he He comes back. He's like, "Yeah, my tag thing wouldn't work," is what he said. I think it took him longer than he wanted to brag about. Well, a couple minutes. I'll be right back. 20 minutes later. Fuck, man.
That's how everything works at Winco. I'm gone for like a half hour. I'm supposed to go get one fucking shopping cart.
Out there smoking weed.
Yeah.
When are you gonna get fired from there? Sounds like you're getting close to getting fired from FedEx. So
No.
Are you?
No, I only work Saturdays, and that means that guy and his dad don't have to go in. So, never. I do whatever I want.
I don't know. That guy's already being like, "You need to try harder."
That's the guy at the office. Fuck that guy. Stupid old bastard. He's just mad because the customers call him and like, "Where's my fucking package?" He's like, "Sorry, that guy's a dick."
Why don't you just go above and beyond for the customer?
Because they don't have fucking numbers on their houses, or they're like have special instructions and they're like, take it around the back of the house and put it on the back porch and the fucking gate's locked. You're like,
Toss it over.
yeah.
You're the type of guy that likes to play soccer on the way up the driveway with the package.
The other day I fucking dropped something. I said like fragile. I had like glass or something in it, and I like was coming out of the truck and dropped it. And I picked it up and like looked around. It's like,
Was that at my house? Because I literally got a package. This is like during the week. My wife bought a bunch of stuff for a baby shower, and she bought like this glass picture frame for like, you know, the baby and the whatever. And she's like, the box looked like it fucking went through a fucking
yeah, I was gonna say,
car wreck. And I'm like, what the fuck? And there's two boxes. The other box was ripped open, like somebody was looking in there to see what it was. And I guess I didn't even see the bottom of the other box. The other bottom of the other box was all ripped open. And that's the one with the picture frame in it, and it was all busted up. So she just sent it
did
back.
I have a boot print on it?
A what?
A boot print?
Like that movie Ace Ventura when he's like,
Right.
the first beginning of the movie, he's all kicking it all around, and then he gets up there and he goes, "Sounds broken." "I'm sure it is, sir."
More than likely, sir.
So you actually deliver the packages?
Yeah. I delivered explosives the other day.
Really?
It's fucking irritating as shit. I had to drive all the way over to Clarkston to deliver one package of fucking powder. Some old guy in a fucking robe opened the door and
Now you're scarred for life.
that ain't what you want to see.
Yeah.
Some dude in a robe is like, "Ah."
he like tried taking the package, but you gotta like scan their fucking ID now.
Oh yeah.
You can't just like, okay, he's 21. So now you gotta scan a license of some sort. So stupid.
Dude's out there wearing a fucking suicide vest. All right, well, I think this should fit right in here.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I'm like, sweet. Let's go. Hop in the truck.
That's
Go to
that
McDonald's.
kid in Clarkson got trouble, didn't he? Or not a kid, but a guy. Wasn't the FBI got him for? Remember, he blew himself up or something, and then they said, I don't know. They said it was a terrorist act or something like that.
Some
They-
kid-
Oh
they
yeah,
got-
it was actually like 2 blocks away from my parents' house. Yeah,
Yeah.
Some kid blew himself up.
I think so. Yeah,
Yeah,
something like that.
he's out
yeah.
practicing with the shit that he was getting, and he blew himself up. And then they started looking in his background because I think the
I
cops.
think they went in his house and they found a bunch of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
When did this happen?
It's
been a
while.
few years ago.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Oh. Ah,
Yeah.
idiot.
Right?
Fuck. Blow yourself up.
He wasn't. I don't think he blew himself up at his house. He went out like to like the port of Clarkston or some shit like that and was blowing shit up. Or,
Maybe,
I can't
yeah.
remember. But
I remember they
it's been
went
a while.
they went to his house though and they found a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
Fucking
Fuck, dude.
19 pressure cookers. What? I like to bake.
Boxes of nails.
Yeah.
I like the canned shit. I like to bake.
One of those
I
prepper
like
guys.
I like to bake and do construction at the same time.
Yeah.
Construction or destruction?
Dude, those guys are fucking nuts.
What would you think if you're like just like driving by a park or some shit, some guy just fucking
out there
blows
with a
up, you're
lighter.
like, holy shit, that was cool.
As the nails are going through your windshield, you're like, what the fuck?
That'd be fucking crazy to
Dude.
watch.
Oh, dude.
Right?
Like some of those, there's a crater in the ground, you're like, fuck. Get out of here before the cops show up.
Yeah. I don't want to get blamed for this shit.
Yeah. Dude, like every
Reverse.
I like yell out the window to a group of people, fuck that guy.
Every time I've ever seen some sort of accident, I was never here. 'Cause you get fucking stuck there for like 5 hours answering fuck questions. Like, not me, man. Pick somebody else.
I did that one time right there. Leave them work on Bryden, and a lady pulled out in front of a dude, just fucking T-boned her. I literally go, 911. Yeah, there's an accident on 4th Street C in Bryden. They're like, all right, did you witness it? No, I just saw something in my rearview mirror. Trying to get the paramedics there, because I was like, I guarantee somebody's fucked up in that accident.
Well, you do better than I do. I don't even call.
Well, like somebody will.
You're right. Yeah. Somebody else will call.
Not my problem.
Then nobody calls. They fucking die.
Dude, Chaz, lady.
That's
pulled
why you
out.
just don't read the news
That
or
fucker-
Facebook for the next few days, and that'll be fun.
That fucker needs a light there, though. Because she was coming out from those doctor's offices on Bryden, and you can't fucking hardly see up that hill, and then barely see it down the other way.
It's terrible right
Dude, they need a light there. They truly do.
Obviously, it sounds
You
like
just need to not turn left there. That should be a right
I went
turn
straight there
only.
in the roll-off truck today, and I was like... It's like fucking inching out. Like, Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
I go around the block. I ain't fucking with that intersection.
I was ready to go home.
Depending on the time, I'll go around the block.
Yeah.
I think
It was like 11 o'clock. We was good before lunch break.
our one employee, he needs somebody to ride with him that's got a fucking stop sign. Police officer to, like, he's turning. Stop your car, sir.
Dude, when he was back at the shop, I was like, do you drive with horse blinders on?
Drive by Braille.
Yeah.
He's got a cop right on the back of the truck. Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Like,
But it sounds like that
We
guy was a
should
fucking
change
idiot.
the wording on the back of his truck to like gets in frequent accidents. Pass with caution.
Sounds like that guy was a fucking idiot, though. He hit him going around the yellow line.
yeah, so he's going for a head-on instead of...
He was trying to go, and then when he realized he was turning, he tried going back around him and then clipped the back of it.
Oh.
I mean, the guy's an idiot in two different respects, but
Yeah. Yeah.
me, myself, I am always expecting that, and as I turn and I see somebody's not going to stop, I would have stopped, and then that guy could have went by, and nobody would have been hit. But
Well, maybe that's what he thought. Maybe he saw him, and then he stopped, and then that guy switched to go around. Remember? You know what I mean?
well, he's obviously taking up the lane where the guy wouldn't have turned out of the way. So
Okay. My only question is, why is the guy going that fucking fast when you got a garbage truck doing 20 miles an hour up the grade?
because you're trying to get past the garbage truck.
Yeah.
Dude, that's it. Everyone does.
Come on, man.
I want past this big
How long
ass
have
truck.
you been driving a garbage truck?
Yeah.
And you don't know this yet?
Yeah, you started in 1948.
You were the original garbage man.
I started on a horseback, bitch.
Yeah, I started on a horse and carriage before I even had the horse. I was the carriage.
I was the carriage. I used to have to pull that bitch. No, fuck. I don't know. That's pretty brutal.
He was the Highlander.
Yeah.
There could be only one.
Dude, Jim does the same thing, too. On Friday, tomorrow's fucking... whatever, down by URM, that alley down there behind Napa, he turns right into that, and he, like, the whole time, he's just, like, got his arm out the window, like, I'm turning, you stop.
Back in the day, we used to do that all the time. That's how everyone taught me to do it.
I still do that.
I go
Dude,
around
I
the
started
block.
going around the block and coming up.
Yeah.
There's just too much traffic anymore.
Yeah.
I still
I
do
just don't-
that. I had one time, me and Zach were doing that exact turn,
Yeah.
and we had this guy on our ass up to that stop sign, and I turned left, and I was like, I know this guy's going to fucking do it. So I turned left, I'm in the left-hand turning lane, and I did a huge snaking sweep, so it was
Yeah.
clearly fucking obvious what I was doing. But I knew the guy was going to come around, so I did, and I came straight at him, and I slammed on the brakes right you know, so before the lane.
Yeah.
And like his fucking eyes were like wide as fuck, and I was like, "Fucking idiot!" Shit, you know. And he was like, "Fucking." He turns the corner and he's like fucking out his window, and Zach's flipping him off and shit. And then he drives. So I'm like, I think we're gonna get in a fight at the end of this alley.
Yeah.
So we just pick up cans, and we got to the end of the alley, and he wasn't there.
Of course not.
Yeah. Pussy. If you're listening, you're a fucking huge pussy. Pussy.
Sorry.
I always get all mad at people that do that shit and fucking like, you ever just like act like you're gonna go and then slam on the brakes and they're like,
I saw a guy on a motorcycle almost wreck the other day.
No, you don't.
Yes, I did. It was hilarious. It looked like the guy just barely started driving a motorcycle
dude.
too, and it was like a Harley type motorcycle. You know,
Yeah,
I don't know what you call those street.
How much fucking yard do you have?
Still going.
God.
Well, I was at the fuel station, and I pulled out of the gas pumps, and I was stopped at the road, you know, so facing the road, and there was another garbage truck, I don't know who it was, coming towards me, and the guy pulls behind my truck through the parking lot and didn't see whoever was coming down the hill, and he gets over to the far exit, you know,
Yeah.
and he goes to go, and the garbage truck comes in front of mine, and he sees him, and he slams on the brakes. You know, does that little hop deal. His feet are all bouncing.
So I think
He's like, oh shit.
I think I said this on the podcast before, but this has been a long time ago because we were talking about you racing across the bridge or whatever. But I remember when Harley Davidson was in North Williston, and I watched a guy right there at the new Stinger station make that left, and he was like fucking brand fucking new Harley, dude, bright yellow, like our garbage trucks, and he's like. Just tips it over in the middle of the fucking
Oh my
intersection,
God.
dude. Like you could tell he was just like first time bought it. He was like, oh yeah, I know how to ride. All right, dude. See you later.
Yeah.
And just tipped it over right in the middle of that intersection.
Where's the end
dude.
as soon as you pull out of
Just
our parking lot?
like a bicycle. Everyone can ride a bicycle.
I love that fucking the bar by McDonald's, like right up from the Harley place now.
Wrangler.
Yeah, you always get those fucking, all the Harley guys go out there and they're like start revving up their shit. It seems like once a day somebody dumps their bike over and it's just like on the ground. Like, you fucking idiot.
Right.
Yeah. Dude,
What?
He was a small guy too, and he couldn't pick the bike up by himself.
Of course. What's the deal with the Harleys that have the big rope or chain or whatever hanging off the handlebars?
I thought there was only
That's-
one guy in town that
I've
has
seen
that.
It's flare.
Flare?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes it look like they're
It's like
going
a
faster.
decoration.
Oh,
Makes it look like they're going faster than what they actually are.
is that what it is?
Yeah.
Got it.
It only takes 2 miles per hour of wind for them to. So
I was just wondering. I see it.
you don't ever have to leave first gear to make it look like you're doing 60.
Yeah.
It's kind of like bull riding with the shaps. That they have the flare on the.
Here we
on
go
the-
again.
But I'm being
Here
serious.
we go again.
So when the bull's bucking, those things are flapping better than the actual shaps are. So it makes it look like the bull's bucking harder than it actually is.
I've seen this.
That's what it's for.
I've seen this in a porn.
Did you?
Ball
What the
extensions
fuck
or what?
porn is this?
Dude, this motherfucker's getting close to your house.
Right?
He's mowing your
Is he
yard.
mowing my yard?
He's like, Josh needs his yard
Keep
mowed."
going.
He's all being a good neighbor.
You hit my fucking sprinkler. We're gonna have words. I don't care if you are doing me a favor.
Thanks for spitting on my face there.
Dude,
Sorry.
you gotta.
Have you noticed that I wear the same shirt almost every
I
week?
just had that same thought right now.
And it's not even on purpose. I just noticed it
Thank
when I
God
threw
it
it on
isn't my shirt
today.
this time.
Dude, go throw a fucking crescent wrench in his yard or something.
Right? Right. So then we have to hear ting 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 ting.
So you go throw a rock in his yard, but then pipe blow through the fucking siding of your house.
Yeah.
Dude, my buddy fucking, his parents made him mow the yard one time when he was like, fuck this, I'm not picking up nothing. And he fucking hit like the corner of a fucking, like a red brick, and it fucking shot that thing like through the side of the car, like through the trunk part. And his parents were like, what the fuck? Because it was a brand new car. I was like, holy shit, that was cool. They're like, you go home.
That sounds like a Robert thing right there.
Yeah, let's do more stuff.
Let's throw more shit under that lawnmower. You think you'll run over a baseball?
I tried doing that with my finger once.
Dude, with the lawnmower?
Yeah.
How do you have your finger?
Oh, we were messing around with it, and my dad went to pull start it, and I had my hand just under the lip of it. And I wasn't even thinking, and then like that blade came around and went thunk, thunk, thunk on my finger 3 times before I could think to pull it back. Yeah, it's still like got this weird lumpy scar.
Dude, I know I got that one right there. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah,
There's
it's like a vagina.
Yeah.
You ever rub it and like?
I was like 12 years old. My dad got me a Ford Courier, and he's like, "It'd be yours if you want to work on it." I'm like, "All right, cool." He goes, "Take the crossmember motors out. Take the crossmember out." He's done the logging truck working, and I'm, "All right, take the crossmember out." I did no idea what a fucking crossmember was.
He's taking all sorts of shit out.
So
Pulls the radiator.
no, close. So it has it had spring the springs for shocks or whatever, the thing or whatever.
coil string.
Yeah, coils, and I'm like fucking ratcheted it off, and my cousin's like, he's the same age as me. He's like, "Dude, I don't like the way that's looking." I got my head underneath there. I'm like fucking ratcheting it, and he's like, "I don't like the way that's looking, bro." And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "Just get out from underneath there." So I crawled out from underneath there, and I literally one more ratchet, and that fucking thing came down and just smashed the fuck out of it, and it had me pinned to the ground. I'm like, so I got scared and I ripped it out. The doctor said it probably would have done nothing but broke my finger, but with me ripping it out is what caused it to.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I turned around like 12, I'm like, woo! And I'm like, so my dad was home. So I turned around and I look over, my cousin's got blood on his face because I like swung my hand around, blood went across his face. I go running in the house, I'm screaming, and my dad just gets up and says, "What the fuck's going on?" And I'm like fucking screaming, showing my hand, and he just fucking bitch slaps me. Just bitch slaps me. And he's like, and I'm like fucking instantly quit crying. I'm like, "What the fuck was that all about?" And he goes, "What the fuck are you gonna do if you're in the woods getting hurt? You gonna lay there and cry yourself to death? Fucking get in the car, we're taking you to the hospital." I'm like, "All right." Sobered me up pretty quick.
Oh fuck.
That's how childhood I had right there.
That's awesome. That's how it needs to be.
And you were 12 and you were drunk?
I wasn't drunk. I was slap drunk.
That's fucking awesome.
That is awesome.
My dad laid his hand on my face.
Yeah. That was pretty funny. So my dad finished the rig for me. He felt bad after he bitch slapped me.
You got to hold the flashlight from then on.
I don't know.
Where's the cross member at, Dad? He's like, "It's way back here." Oh, okay.
Right, that's the part I was taking apart next.
Yeah. I was trying to loosen these up so I could get to the cross member.
Dude, I just want to see how you guys compress that spring, because I know you guys didn't buy or borrow no coil spring compressor.
Knowing my daddy probably put a floor jack underneath it or something.
Fucking some 2x4s, some vice grips, zip tied, no duct tape. Like,
Oh, he's done mowing.
Whoa, it got quiet.
right?
That is weird.
Fuck! Finally!
Thank you.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man.
I just ran out of gas.
Right, yeah.
I'm waiting for a couple minutes.
Now they're going to do the backyard.
Dude, that guy's like mowing a fucking state park right now.
Right? I want to take a break just to see who it is.
Yeah, right?
Dude, he's literally been mowing for a fucking hour.
Here, hold on.
Yeah.
And the first time ever, we're going to reveal...
That's...
Oh, fuck.
Who the fuck is it?
I don't know.
It sounds like a guy over there. You're fucking...
Sounds like it's that way.
No, it's definitely to the right. It's over here. Maybe that's why I haven't killed an elk.
Is it behind you?
You have neighbors behind you?
Well, that didn't help.
Well, I have people that border behind me.
He's the one with the 3-acre pasture.
Fuck, apparently. No, there's one of those dipshits that doesn't want to just mow it one pass, so they keep changing the height of the fucking mower. And,
Fuck that.
Make it look like a baseball field all checkered out.
fuck.
I would always just go across a whole lawn doing a wheelie, just get it all at once.
She's out there with a riding lawnmower pushing it. Like, fuck, this thing's heavy.
There's got to be a better way.
Oh, fuck.
I don't know why they call it a riding lawnmower. Thing's fucking heavy to push.
Oh, my God.
You should buy her a fucking... Have Mitch come do her fucking lawn with his tractor or something.
Just tear
Why
it.
didn't you bring your fart spray over so we could have leaf blowered it over to her face?
That'd be nice.
Right?
Do we have the douche of the week?
You said you did.
All right. I'm going to go Tom Brady this week.
We did Tom Brady.
Yeah.
Did you? Last week?
Yeah. No, a week before.
No, we
I
didn't.
think
You
you
did.
brought him up.
We did the two fishermen.
No, that was a week before that. You did Tom Brady last week.
Yeah, you did.
I wasn't here
football.
last week.
The week before that.
The week before that, we did the two fishermen.
No, that was the week before
But,
that.
okay, why did I do Tom Brady?
Because of Giselle and...
That wasn't me, man.
That was too. I
The
just
reason why-
fucking
the reason-
edited it.
The reason why I say Tom Brady this week is because he says football season's like being deployed as going to war in Iraq.
How the fuck is being in football like being deployed?
Because he makes $100 million, I guess. Our shoulders.
Are you trying to say Auschwitz?
our vets make $100 million a year being deployed. Basically.
Yeah, it's like the complete opposite.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what a fucking douchebag, dude. I can't fucking believe him. He just said this last week, on Sunday. So,
Oh. Well, you did do Tom Brady, but
Did I?
because
Okay.
of the Giselle shit.
all right. Well, this one's a little bit different, but yeah, fuck him, dude. I mean, how could you fucking say that about, those people making like the
Yeah,
50
here, no,
grand a year.
let's run through it. Okay, let's run through the similarities. Soldiers make $100 million and he makes $100 million.
Yeah.
No, wait, that's not right. He goes to war, soldiers go to war. Oh, wait, he doesn't go to war, so that's not right either. Somebody's fucking his wife, somebody's fucking a soldier's wife. Actually, that one might be a true one.
Yeah.
Both of seems like half the country has a disrespect for soldiers and half the country has a disrespect for him. Yeah, that might be true too. So, I mean, I guess it's half and half.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what he said. He said because being away from, that's why he's getting a divorce. Being away from his wife and kids, why he's on the road and this and that, and then
He can quit football.
well, dude, he makes enough money he could buy a house in every fucking city he plays in.
Yeah.
Dude, they should draft Tom Brady.
Oh, dude, motherfucker, this is what war's like. This is what deployment's like.
Since you made the correlation here, we're gonna go ahead and send you to the front lines, bitch.
Yep.
I'm down with it.
Knowing our luck, though, we'd end up just being like a fucking super success at war. Just like quarterbacking that shit.
Throwing bombs.
Right.
Yeah, he would be really good at the grenades.
See those mountains over there? Bet I can throw this football over there.
Just put the bomb inside the football. I'll make it happen.
Right.
I'll throw it through that third-story window. Is that where the cut is at? All right, we got this.
All right. So for the last time, Tom Brady is douche of the week.
Well, I just heard that the other day, and I was
That's
like, "Are you
fine.
fucking kidding me?"
That's fine, but we're gonna have to nominate a new one for next week. Okay.
All right.
All right.
My bad. Sorry, I didn't
No,
realize
you're
I
good.
did that.
You're good. So here's to Tom Brady, the
Well, after some mildly retarded reasoning, I do believe we have found our douche of the week.
That's pretty good.
That got worse.
Who made that?
John.
You like that?
That was pretty good.
It was bad.
It was bad.
What did it taste like last week?
Yeah,
I feel
exactly.
like you
good.
could light my breath on fire. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Did I get a good shot of it? Because that wasn't that bad at all.
don't know. I spit in yours. So maybe
Nominate
equalize the
nominate
acid.
Tom Brady again. Fuck this guy.
Right. I was like, while I was pouring them, I was like, I bet this motherfucker's getting nominated Tom Brady.
I honestly don't remember that, but okay.
Yeah, that shit, it tastes the opposite of that Blackout Rage Gallon I did. Oh, yeah, I forgot to bring that for you.
Yeah.
You know what? You didn't shake it last time. You didn't shake it like you did today.
Yeah.
That's what
Well, that's
happened.
because you guys were all like, maybe you should have shaken it. So I
Yeah.
shake it. Now you're fucking bitching because I
I
shook
wasn't
it.
here last
What do you
week,
want?
so I didn't
What do you
get
want
to
from me?
I didn't get to try it last week, so I don't know. I thought it wasn't bad at all.
It's not terrible.
Yeah.
We've
I bet-
had worse.
I was gonna say we've had definitely
That
that
fucking
first-
pickle whiskey.
That might actually top.
At least that one kind of went away.
and then that Pendleton whiskey,
hang
you guys were like, "Fuck, that's disgusting." I'm like, "Dude, that's good. Can I take it home?"
Okay, so I wanted to try a new little bit here. And this new little bit is I'm going to take a random word or phrase from the Urban Dictionary. You know what that is? Mm-hmm. Okay. And I'm going to give you the word, and I want you to give me your
Oh,
best
fuck.
definition of what you think this word means.
All right.
All right, so you ready?
He said we're never going to guess, which
You-
we won't,
you
because that fucking Urban Dictionary is just absurd.
Yeah.
Well, and anyone can go on there and type out a definition for a word, right?
I think that's Wikipedia.
Same thing. But this
Okay,
is,
yeah.
All right, let's
Words.
try it out.
All right, so the word is Fnork. Fnork. Fnork.
Could you use that in a sentence?
Eating.
Hold on.
Do you have a sentence?
Hold on.
I feel like one of those kids, like spelling me.
Is this a noun or a...
As I was walking through the plains of Africa, the sound I heard was Fnork.
No.
That was a terrible example, but anyways.
You're not a game show host.
Correct.
Fnork.
I mean, I was gonna before that. I was gonna say like eating spaghetti out of somebody's ass with a spork, but
Okay, so eating spaghetti out of somebody's ass with a spork.
You ever say a word so many times that it loses a meaning, even though you don't know the meaning?
Right. Just picture that whatever you're saying has nothing to do with the sound, the spelling, or anything to do with the word. So just come up with something random. Because literally you'll probably nail it closer than trying to make a correlation with the word Fnork. Dead air.
Dude.
I don't.
is it F or is it PH?
It's F.
Oh,
I said Fnork.
well, yeah, but
F-N-O-R-K.
they do PH.
Fnork.
And it's a sound.
But I said the word, I spelled it out, and then I said it again.
It's a
Like a
sound.
spelling bee.
It's a sound.
It's a sound.
We can say it's a sound.
Is
Yes.
is that a lion eating the ass out of a rhino?
No.
Damn. You heard,
I was going to say something about a freaking lion.
I just heard
You said
Africa.
Africa, yeah. Is this the sound that a hippo makes when it shits and flips its tail?
Oh.
Good one, but no.
Oh.
Do you want to take one more stab at a sound?
No.
Okay. So Fnork is the sound produced when two elephants joined at the trunk sneeze simultaneously.
No fucking way we would have got that, dude.
I told you. There's no way.
Wouldn't you shit your pants if I'd have been like, oh, that's two elephants?
Everybody knows that.
Now I'd have been like, I'm done for today.
This is the
Outta
dumbest
here.
fucking skit.
Right? Apparently the only thing Jay can read is the Urban Dictionary.
Dude,
That was a pretty good one.
that was pretty fun.
Yeah.
So,
All right, so I'll try and do that weekly.
I want to know what that sounds like now.
we should.
Does it sound like?
We should do sound bites when we do it. Be like, this is what it sounds like.
Well, if it's a sound.
Well, not everything's going to be a sound when you do
I
the Urban
know, but
Dictionary.
Come on, man. We can try to make it work.
Jay's gonna want to do smells next.
Yeah.
There you go. There's your sound
There you
bite.
go. Right on.
Sounds right.
I'm gonna go home and Google it.
Corey, I heard you have fun facts.
Sure.
Ooh.
Let me find them.
Oh, here we go. Dead air, Corey. Dead air.
Shut up.
since Corey's done fun facts.
Giraffes are largely gay. Male giraffes will caress and court other males more often than females, and up to 94% of giraffe sex takes place between two dudes. That's a thing you know now.
You know, I get that because I bet it, you know, with their heads way up there and then their penises way down there, like it probably takes an incredible amount of energy to bring the head down to like look and check the genitalia, that they're just like,
That actually makes a lot of sense.
Right? Like, fuck that. Let's just do this shit.
I'm already down here.
Right?
So it's not really a gay thing. It's just what do you call it? A lazy thing.
Right?
You're just.
I guess it depends on the taker at that point.
Yeah.
Because, like, if two males go in thinking they both got a female and then the one's getting turned around like, oh shit, wait, what the fuck? No!
Or you're just like, you know what? It's happened before. Just
Right?
get it over with.
Honest mistake. Just do your thing, bud.
I've done it too.
Yeah.
Wait,
Been there, done that.
Yeah.
so does that mean giraffes are like cows? How they have their vagina in their butthole?
Maybe. I didn't.
Are they not
I
separate?
didn't look that far into it.
I've never really explored animal holes. Would you consider yourself an expert?
No.
Do dogs have a vagina and an anus, or?
I did learn that. Dogs do, but I did learn that what I thought was a belly button on what is that little long rat? A ferret. I thought it was the ferret's belly button. That was his fucking wiener.
So how many times have you jerked off a ferret?
A lot.
So wait a second.
It's like 3 inches away from their butthole.
So now that I'm thinking about it, looking at my dog, I've never seen a belly button.
They don't have umbilical cords.
Why?
Huh?
They don't?
I'm pretty sure they
I don't
do. They usually got like it's like.
Do you ever see the mom dig out a pair of fucking snips and cut the umbilical cords on all her puppies as they come out?
Yeah. No, they chew them off. I have no fucking clue.
I don't either. I've never watched puppies being born,
I have. And it's that. Yeah, I agree with Josh.
There isn't?
No.
So
it's just a sack.
How do they get their
It's
nutrients?
just a sack that comes out, and then the dog licks the sack off of them. The mama dog licks the sack off of each puppy.
I've only watched one kind of animals being born, and it was a cat. It's having babies, and I was over there like stressing it the fuck out. My mom's like, "Get out of here! They're all gonna die."
I imagine Robert just set up a golf tee, and like the little kitty was being born out onto his golf tee, and he's like, "4."
That's terrible.
It is.
I can see it.
Be better. Be better.
Okay, I'll fucking let him just drop into the fucking
acid. Jesus,
the blender
dude.
cup.
Jesus Christ.
It's less messy that way.
Anyways, carry on.
The world's widest tree covers more land than the average Walmart. It says the average Walmart is 105,000 square feet, and this tree is 156,000.
Where's the tree at?
It's a great banyan tree. I don't know.
It's in.
I think that's Africa.
The bayou.
No, it's in. I just seen this on TikTok the other day.
Did you?
Yeah, they actually spot the tree from space.
Really?
It's that big.
Jesus.
I think I've seen this too. Isn't that the one that has like
I
all
wanna
like
say
it looks
Brazil.
like roots coming up and they all like conjoin or some shit like that?
I don't know. I don't
I want
see
to
a
say it's
picture.
like Brazil.
I know.
Could be.
If it's what I'm thinking about, it
something like
looks
that.
exactly like the ginormous tree from fucking Avatar.
Yeah.
Stop doing partial fun facts.
I already told you. I get the facts. You guys look up the shit.
The fun.
Yeah.
I will cut you.
Okay.
The world record for the most consecutive push-ups was set in 1980 by some motherfucker from Japan who managed to do 10. I can't read his name. 10,507 in a row.
What? You can't read Minoru Yoshida?
Manure Yoshida.
10,000 push-ups.
10,507 in a row.
Fuck that. He must be doing those women push-ups.
Women push-ups.
That
where
could be.
They only go to
On
the
their
breast.
knee.
I could do 10,000 women push-ups.
Could you?
No.
Bet.
I could do 10 of them.
I bet you crap out at around 94.
Yeah. I remember when I was doing CrossFit in high school, doing regular push-ups, I did like 60, 65. That was about it.
I'm like
That's still pretty good though.
Yeah.
I can do like 20.
Yeah.
Right
I could probably do 20 right now.
Right now, with my shoulders being bad, there's no fucking way.
Here we go.
One hand.
Probably
Fucking
10.
shoulders.
Right.
Imagine that. His
I got
shoulders are
bad shoulders.
His shoulders are bad.
knees.
Right about the time
My
he's going to be
vagina's
on
swollen.
I've
rear
been working for
load.
the garbage since 1960s,
Right
bro.
about the time he's going to be on rear load when it snows.
Yeah.
Sounds
Dude,
like a coincidence.
Dude,
Yeah.
and once again, I'm going to get the shaft, and my partner's going to be no gloves. I'm
I'll do it with-
going to refuse to do it.
How about this? I'll do it, and then you be my partner.
Bullshit.
No, no.
They'll never.
I'd rather have
My
Corey.
hernia is acting up. They didn't fix it right.
I will literally
Just
take...
for the months of November, December, January.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah, Josh will be out there pulling dumpsters. I'll just drive.
Dude, I drove by Josh last year, dude. El Sombrero. Dude, you guys, that was something we took like 2 or 3 days off. And you guys, that thing was, all you can see is nothing but garbage. And you had, I don't know, it was you and Mike. It was you and Mike.
Thank God I got Mike for a while there. Mike was a help.
Well, in that place
Yeah.
with the new truck, you have to park way out in the parking lot to be able to
and-
hook it up.
Yeah, that was brutal.
Dude, we had to
dude.
drag that. Dude, we were both dying after that one. And that's like almost your first stop. So that just sets the pace for the rest of the day.
And we took like 3 days off, right? 2 or 3 days?
2 days.
Yeah. Fucking brutal, dude.
Yeah, that's always the worst. We should just fucking work no matter what. Like, just get whatever the fuck you can and.
Leave the hills.
Everyone else, we'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, like every time we take days off, it's just the worst fucking. Never. It doesn't make anything better.
No.
No. Hey, go ahead. Sorry.
Syndrome K was a fake disease made up by Italian doctors to save Jews who had fled to their hospital seeking protection from the Nazis.
Huh.
They were quarantined, and the Nazis believed it was a deadly, disfiguring, and highly contagious illness.
Sounds like fucking COVID.
That's a good idea, though. I mean,
I like it.
yeah. Jeez, you all right?
Sorry. But yeah. I
Cum
think-
ball.
Did you hear what the CDC wants to do now?
No.
They want to mandate every kid that goes to public school has to be from 5 to 17 has to get a fucking COVID shot.
Really?
Oh my God, can't we realize that shit doesn't work anymore?
Right?
Can we realize that it's over at this
My
point?
father-in-law has gotten the boosters and everything, and every time he gets a shot, he thinks he's going to die.
Dude,
Why do you keep getting it?
Right? What
Like
are
the
we
last
on,
time
COVID 19.8 now?
Yeah, right? Exactly.
Yeah,
I think I've had it twice lately.
I just listened to Ben Shapiro's.
I'm pretty sure I've had it once.
Not Ben Shapiro, Dan Bongino, and he was like, yeah, he goes, they're trying to mandate it to every kid, but it's state by state. So obviously the red states, which we live in, thank God, we don't have to do it, but the blue states will.
I thought our state was yellow.
Yellow.
Corey's like, motherfucker. But you have a private school. Your kids go to private school, right?
Up until, well, now it's through 8th grade, so
Yeah.
after that they'll have to.
But you got a while
Yeah.
before they hit that.
You're rich enough your kids go to private school?
No. My wife works there, so they go for free. Or half price, or quarter price, or something.
You still
You can
pay
say
for
free,
school?
dude. Knock it off.
Did they get free lunches?
The ones that I packed for them.
Oh. Do they get special treatment?
No.
So do you pack lunches when you get up at like 3:30 to go to work?
I don't ever pack lunch. My wife does.
You just go to the store and buy it, right?
Yeah.
Corey's
That's half the
Corey's
battle.
the bare minimum family man.
Oh, of course.
So, like, is that like a conflict of interest when your wife, like, teaches her own kids?
What do you? Why?
She's like, you're my sweet boy. You get an A.
No. She doesn't
I think you're
teach
almost
him.
harder on your own kids.
Yeah. Right.
I don't know.
Why are you not smarter?
This
Figure it
paper's
out.
a fucking D-, and you're lucky for that.
You see that retarded kid over there? That retarded kid's doing better than
The
you.
only reason you're not failing is because I don't want to see you next
Right?
year.
Your kid's in kindergarten. Your kid's in kindergarten is supposed to do a book report on like fucking of mice and men. I
Figure it
can't
out.
read.
It's crazy. My daughter's in kindergarten and she's learning to read and sound out letters and shit. It's crazy how fast she's learning. It's cool. I
Yeah.
don't know. That's all I got. But it's really it's pretty cool.
There's
It's
nothing
pretty-
else good about
No.
your daughter.
Yeah, that's it.
You get the board out and it's like, okay, put this square hole into the square hole, the triangle, and she's like stuffing the triangle in the square hole.
No.
That's not
She's
the right
smart.
hole. Fuck you, Daddy. Oh, cool.
Perfect. Oh fuck.
No, she's actually starting to act a lot better lately.
Do you
it
guys
seems
give her
like.
hooked on phonics?
No.
Is that a thing still?
Hooked on
I've
Panic
never
works
seen
for me.
Yeah.
Remember those commercials?
Yeah.
It didn't work for me.
I seem to remember that, like, for whatever reason, every time we did, like, a spelling bee, it was, like, all the kids that, like, bragged about having hooked on phonics, like, a couple of years before that. They just sucked ass at spelling. Use, like, a Y instead of an E.
I got third place in a spelling bee one time.
Did you really?
Out of 3 people.
Shut up. I got fourth place in a welding competition out of 4 people. Still got the plaque.
Dude, I remember
too.
going to the spelling bees when I was a kid, dude. I fucking hated spelling bees.
Yeah, we had to do it. It wasn't like
Yeah.
yeah.
You
And
had
then,
to
like-
go to it?
It was. We just did it in our class.
And then, like,
Yeah.
the guy beside me would be like, all right, you get money. And I'm like, oh, fuck, I got that one. And then they're like, all right, you get Philadelphia. You're like,
Right? It's like B 6 cat, and then gets you, and they're like supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
have you guys seen that movie, Bad Words?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's pretty. I just watched that the other night. That's pretty good.
that show's pretty funny.
Isn't that Jason Bateman?
yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love Jason
Same
Bateman.
thing. Same thing. Yeah.
Dude, he's fucking hilarious.
He really is.
Do you guys ever watch Ozark?
Yeah.
I love that
That's
show.
really good.
yeah, Jason Bateman's badass. So yeah, we're still trying to catch. Me and the wife are still trying to catch up with Ozark, the last season.
Nice.
So
Oh, did you ever
break.
watch Office Christmas Party?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The show's awesome.
Yeah.
Dude, yes.
Is it off of the Office, the show?
No.
No.
Oh, it's not. Okay.
It's got Jason Bateman.
Oh, it does.
You'll love it.
He has
Fucking hilarious.
another one that he's in on Netflix. Is like, and he's young. He's like, it's a series. And like his dad.
Arrested Development.
Yes,
Yeah, yeah.
yes.
I watched.
I just started watching it, so I haven't really got into it yet. So
I think he was also. What's that one? What's the werewolf one with Michael J. Fox? Teen Wolf.
oh yeah, yeah,
He was Teen Wolf too.
yeah.
Jason Bateman was the main character.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then one of his good movies that I like is the fucking boss show over there. I'll try.
Horrible bosses.
Horrible boss.
Yeah.
Horrible bosses, dude. He's hilarious.
Dude, he's just a funny fucking
He
dude.
really is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I love just how he's just so. I don't even know what to call it.
Yeah, I know
You
what you're saying.
almost dry humor, but
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
That
They
guy.
say he's hilarious stand up.
yeah.
That guy in Horrible Bosses that plays like the kind of retarded friend.
Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie.
Yeah.
That guy's actually, I guess, fucking because he does in It's Sunny in
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
yeah. Dude,
So
he's
I guess he's
hilarious.
actually like a fucking producer on like a whole bunch of shit.
Oh yeah.
Because like he plays that role so weird. One day I was like, I bet that guy's like kind of stupid, and then one of my friends was like, no, dude, he's like a producer on like a ton of stuff. And I looked it up. I was like, holy fuck.
There's a few people like that they play a few parts here and there, and they're actually.
Always Sunny in
decent, and then
Philadelphia is hilarious too, by the way.
What's that?
Always Sunny in Philadelphia is
Yeah.
hilarious.
I guess that show, somebody was telling me that show started just like in like an actual apartment. Like it was just like zero budget, and then somehow they got fucking Donnie DeVito to come in and
Danny.
Danny. I don't know what the fuck. Donnie.
Kind of like Trailer Park Boys.
He looks just like fucking Don Vito.
Got Donnie Wahlberg coming in there. Right on.
You forgot to put hot girls at the end of that.
Uh-oh.
Shut up.
Yeah,
All right, I got a would you rather.
no.
All right, here we go.
Would you rather get sex
Yes.
anytime you want it once per month,
Once per month.
or have to have sex anytime you were asked?
The first one, because if Jay asked, then I'd have to fuck him right now.
Yeah, exactly.
You couldn't have let that one go for a little bit till somebody agreed to it, you stupid fuck.
I was just thinking for
That was the
myself.
first thing that popped into my mind. Like,
I was
Josh,
just
you want to fuck?
I was hoping he'd be like, fuck yeah, I'll take it anytime I want. That's what if Robert asks.
And then my other thought was like, isn't it just one? I mean, and it's not Corey's life, but everybody else is just like
I
I
know
only
as-
get it once a month anyways.
Right? Well, I know as guys like,
That's what I was going to say.
like I
Honestly,
know,
that's what I was going to say. Once per month's about normal, so fuck it.
Did
So
you pop
how
out a
often-
baby like every 8 months?
Every 8 months. Well,
I was just thinking like, I know we're like, God, we'd love to have sex all the time, but then what happens if they're like asking you 2, 3, 4 times a day? Like at some point you're going to be like, fuck, dude, my dick can't take anymore.
what if you never get asked?
Dude, I don't know.
Then you're done. You're
yeah.
fucking done.
That's good.
Think
That's a
about
good
that.
one.
Yeah.
I'm sure
Do
when
you actually have to be asked, like,
Like formally with like
Yes.
a fucking paper and like,
Right.
will you have sex with me? Check yes or
Yeah.
no.
what would happen?
or is it like just a little grind action and you're like, okay, good
Well-
enough for me?
Dude, what would happen is more would come up and ask you.
Now that you guys have been asking me.
I'd void that contract and go straight to hell.
Kind of brings us back to us on camp. Oh shit, we actually got to do it.
Dude, you guys should have really started fucking with him. He won. Fucking opened it up.
Just start fucking unzipping his pants and shit.
Right?
Hold him down, boys.
You were the one that wanted to come camping with us. You're going to suck his dick. Get him fucking crying and shit. Like, oh my God, dude, come on. Go
on,
make
you
us
really
some clam
think I would do
diggers. You gay little fuck.
You were actually going to do it.
Can't believe you actually were going to suck this dick.
Oh, they're crying as he's making the clam diggers. Dude. Oh, fuck. Oh,
Right, then like later on after he calms down as few drinks, he's like, fuck, dude, you guys had me going. I thought you were going to make me suck your dick. Oh no, you're going to suck this dick. That's still on, bud. We just wanted some clam diggers.
oh, fuck.
Climb in his bed later.
You know, what'd be hilarious too is like, it would be like the getting to ask, like having to have sex anytime you were asked. It'd always be like at the worst times. Like if you're tired as fuck, ready to go to bed. She's like, come on, let's do it. And you're like, fuck, come on, I just want to go to bed. Or like, or to be like, she's all pissed and yelling at you and shit. And you're just like, oh, I fucking hate you right now. And she's like, let's have sex. And you're like, fuck.
Okay.
I really hate you right now, but okay.
Yeah.
That's when she accidentally dies. You're like choking her. Fuck you.
Yeah.
I did
Yep.
a girl that
Jesus.
was a nympho, man. And
you're like,
that was...
You dated a girl you choked and killed?
No, that was a nympho. And let me tell you what, dude, that was a little much, man. 3-4 times a day was not good enough for her. And I'm like, what the fuck, man?
You're like,
So if you're dating somebody like that, that shit would get...
Right?
That'd
Like,
get out
get
of
a pussy that works.
Figure it out yourself.
She's oh, God.
You're all buying all these weird
Fuck.
shaped fucking fruits and stuff. Like, I got you a fucking summer sausage.
Dude. Just fucking go buy her fucking dildo. Please let me have a break.
Right?
Go to Alibaba.
You're like faking falling asleep.
Yeah, dude, that was rough, man.
I don't know why my dick
Yeah.
won't get hard. It's
You know,
weird.
when you're in high school and you're like, you hear that like fucking nymphomaniac, you're like, oh, 3-4 times a day. You're like, fuck yeah, dude. And then you're an adult, and you're like, dude, Easy.
Dude, I love it. I love it when you're having sex and you're like, I'm gonna fuck you again and then again and then again, and then like you blow it and you're like, actually I'm good for the week.
I'm tired. I think I'm gonna go to sleep now.
All right, I'll see you again next Sunday.
I'll drop you off at your house.
She's like, I live here. Oh yeah.
All right, just keep it down.
What are you making for dinner?
Shit. Oh, fuck. We went dark on this
Dude,
episode.
smell this.
Knock it off, Robert.
I put on lotion for you.
Fuck you, dude.
I did.
Yeah, you probably did, I'm sure.
What kind of lotion?
That moisturizing shit I was telling you about because my fingers.
That like taint us all?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Disgusting.
Yep.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Straight Garbage Podcast. We appreciate you listening and supporting. Please like and share us on Facebook, Twitagra,
Snapchat.
Instagram, TikTok. Go check us out on TikTok.
Snapchat.
We're going to start getting on making some more shit on
Twitch.
there. Twitch. We're going to start streaming on Twitch, too. So if you got some, like, nerdy fucking friends that just sit there and never leave the room and watch shit,
They could
Turn
jerk
them
off
on
to
to us.
Corey's pretty face.
Hey,
Whatever gets likes and reviews.
exactly.
right? We get enough likes, you can have Corey.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
What? I mean, hey.
As long as you look a certain way. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Men, you got to be clean shaven. That's what Corey likes. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. We shall see you guys next week.
All right, peace out, guys. Thank you.
What was that?
I don't know. I'm pretty hammered. I got warrants, man.
For what?
Jaywalk.